Hey guys, it's Jessie. Welcome back to my channel. Welcome back to another video and another book haul. My favourite videos to film. I know you guys really enjoy them as well. I will also say I hope the lighting is okay. This is my first time, maybe ever, with this channel not filming with natural light. I do have a massive ring light in front of me that is very much illuminating everything because it is like 6 o'clock and very much dark outside. But today we are back with another book haul. I will put a little timestamp when the actual haul starts because I do want to talk a little bit first, so you can skip to here if you are not interested in me and my channel, I guess, and you're just here for the book haul, which is completely fine. But yeah, basically, so if you guys are looking at me like, girl, you were on a book buying ban? Yeah, so I was. I mean, I was meant to be, is basically what I'm trying to say. So I decided at the start of the year that I wanted to go on a book buying ban from January to March, and then kind of like a low book buying situation from kind of March to the summer. Obviously I have not done that because today I do have a book haul here for you guys. I need to kind of talk to you guys and ask for some advice on what you guys think I should be doing, because obviously the main reason I was going on a book buying ban was just because I have such a long physical TBR. I have over 180 books that I own and I haven't read, which I know is just like an exorbitant amount. Nobody needs that much, but the thing is with me, I really do love book shopping. I have such a fun time doing it, and I found that I've missed it so much. Not even necessarily the buying of books, just kind of the going and the browsing and maybe like the trying to find a couple of deals and stuff. I really enjoy, and I haven't been wanting to go into bookshops because I haven't wanted to be tempted to break my book buying ban, which I obviously have. Not in too many cases, I don't think, so I have some loopholes, but yeah, I have definitely broken it, and I don't think like going cold turkey no books is for me. I don't know whether a limit would be some type of good idea or what, but I would love some suggestions from you guys, maybe what you think I should do, because I mean, I know it's a massive first world problem that I'm like, I can't stop buying books, but like I don't want to take that joy because I've really missed it, and not in a way of like, I think it's like curbing my want to buy new books. It's just making me a little bit sad, and I'm someone that needs a little treat and a pick me up to keep me going, do you know what I mean? So yeah, I need to think of another way to go about purchasing maybe less books. I don't know whether to do a full price book buying ban or like maybe have certain categories or genres that I can't buy. I don't know, but let me know what you guys think, and I will kind of workshop it going forward, because I don't think I want to be on a full book buying ban. I love the like act of book shopping. I love making hauls as well, and I love getting new books and stuff like that. So let me know what you guys think. But yeah, with that out the way, let's get straight into the book haul. I have a good selection of books here, a kind of mix of stuff that was gifted to me, stuff that I've got second hand, and then stuff I've got first hand, special editions, new releases, all that fun stuff. So without further ado, let's just start with this stack to my left. And firstly, I have 3 books here that are in the Chestnut Spring series. So these 2 here, Flawless and Heartless, I'd already read, but I adored Heartless and I really liked Flawless, and I wanted them on my shelves because they look so pretty together, and I saw them in a 3 for £6 deal in the works, so I thought I might as well pick at least the first 3 up because they're going to look so cute on my shelves together. Maybe the little stack, I think they are gorgeous, so I'm hoping to pick the other ones up at some point soon too. But yeah, I've read the first 2 and I really enjoyed them. So they're read books, so they don't count as adding to my TBR. One loophole there. And then this one was in the 3 for £6, so it was a disservice if I didn't get that bargain, do you know what I mean? But yeah, this is Powerless, which is the 3rd book in the series. This is Childhood Best Friends, which makes me think I'm gonna love it the most. This is the one I'm most excited for. I believe it's Jasper and Sloane, but yeah, I'm super duper excited for this one. I haven't read it, and I do have plans to read it in the next couple of months, and now I have it, which is so cute. And I love the purple on this one, so I'm really looking forward to reading those. Then today actually I went around the charity shops in my town to look at some books, and I picked up 3 which I'm super excited about. So firstly, I have this one, which is Remarkably Bright Creatures by Shelby Van Pelt. This is one I hadn't really heard too much of until the end of last year, and I know this was on a lot of kind of bestsellers list. I believe this was one of the bestsellers on Amazon, and I'd never heard of it. This basically follows a woman who works in a aquarium, and the octopus living in the aquarium figures out who has killed her husband. So I think it's going to be very interesting. I'm interested to see whether it's a little bit kooky, a little bit fun. I think this is more kind of like weird lit fic. I don't know whether it's just lit fic or like goes really weird, I'm not too sure, but like I've heard good things about it. Obviously if it's a bestseller, then it's probably pretty good. And also I love the cover on this. This is the first time I've seen it in paperback, and I just think she's really pretty and really cute, and I love her. So I'm really excited for this one. It's only like 350 pages, so not too long, and I just think she's so cute, so I'm excited for that. Then I also picked up The Skeleton Key by Erin Kelly. I know this because it was the Waterstones Thriller of the Month a few months ago, and I believe this is about an old book that was written kind of like a treasure map, and it gained a like cult of readers trying to uncover the puzzle, and the family who kind of created the book come back to mark the anniversary of the publication, and they try and find the location of the missing treasure that the book was pointing to, but I think there's like some secrets and stuff like that. Anyway, I've heard that this is a good thriller. It's a long one. It's just nearly 500 pages, which is really long for a thriller, but I am super excited about it. I've heard good things. Obviously, if it's the Waterstones Book of the Month, I do expect it to be kind of good, but yeah, I'm really intrigued about this. Let me know if you guys have read it, what you think. But yeah, I love a good thriller, although this is probably a little bit intimidating. I may take it to uni to kind of hopefully make me get to it faster, I'm not sure, but this is one that I am very intrigued by. And then lastly, for the ones I picked up today, I picked up Reprieve by James Han something or other. I can't read because there's a sticker on the front. James Han Matson. So this is about, I believe, a deadly escape room type of thing. The only reason I know about this one is because I see it all the time, the kind of special edition of it in the Waterstones clearance sale in my Waterstones. For some reason they have so many copies of the special edition hardback of this that they somehow can't shift, so I'm not sure if that's a bad sign maybe, but I see it all the time, and I picked it up multiple times being like, this is kind of intriguing, but I don't know whether I want to buy it hardback, do you know what I mean? So I saw it for £1 in the charity shop, and I thought, you know what, I might as well pick it up, see if it's any good, and if I enjoy it and love it, maybe I can pick up that special edition, but probably just to enjoy and give it a read. So yeah, this one's kind of 350 pages, a regular length book, and I'm kind of intrigued by like a little haunted escape room type of thing. And all three of these, I started getting a bit pickier with my charity shop books because I used to buy anything, but these are all like super good condition. I don't know if you can tell, like no spines cracking, they pretty much look brand new, so super happy to pick all of those up for a total of like £6 for the three of them. And then finally, my little stack to my right, my mini stack if you will, I have potentially my most anticipated release of the year. She's here in all her gorgeous glory. We have Magnolia Park's Into the Dark by Jessica Hastings. I planned to read this next week, but oh my god, she is a chunker. I believe we have a clip of Daisy Hates in the back maybe, but this is like 700 pages. She's a thick girly. I pre-ordered this from Waterstones, but my copy that arrived was kind of printed slightly shifted down. It had this like weird white strip on the corner, and this was like all very close to the bottom, and it had like a weird barcode along the top and a lot of pages. So not to be so picky, but I took it in to the store and I swapped it for this copy, because I want to take pictures of her. She's gorge. And yeah, I am currently in the process of rereading the first Magnolia Parks. I'm also going to reread the third one, not necessarily the Daisy Hates ones, just the kind of ones that focus on Magnolia and BJ, just to give myself a little bit of a recap, because I know I binged them last year and I kind of read them all in one go, so I feel like there's a couple bits that I forgot, so I wanted to maximize my reading experience. So yeah, I'm super excited to follow the end of Magnolia and BJ's story in this one, and yeah, I'm going to definitely get to it next week. I cannot wait. I've been religiously avoiding spoilers. I hope that I continue to be able to do that. We'll see. But yeah, this is the stunning original edition of the covers, and this is just gorge. She's stunning. I love her, and she's on my shelf next to my other Magnolia Parks books here in the meantime before I get to her. So now moving on to my other little stack of books. Firstly, we have two that my mum and dad, I believe one each, read and have then passed on to me. They don't really kind of keep books, they either give them to me or the charity shop. So firstly is one I actually bought for my dad for Christmas, and that is Demon at Copperhead by Barbara Kingsolver. This is the Women's Prize 2023 winner. I've heard this is a retelling of David Copperfield and very good. I think it talks a lot about the opioid crisis maybe. I've been told that I should be reading Empire of Pain, which I also owned before this. So I mean, it's a thick literary fiction, so it's already on the back burner, but this kind of puts it even more on the back burner. But I mean, I've heard excellent things, so I'm sure I will enjoy it when I get round to it. She is thick. She is over 500 pages long, but like I do want to give it a go. I've never read David Copperfield. I'm not even too sure of the plot, but yeah, this one is definitely going to be sitting on my shelves for a while, but hopefully I'll get to it by mid next year is my kind of very random goal, because I just have so many books to read. As we know, we talked about my issues. And then we also had this one that my mum read that she said was really cute, was Cat Lady by Dawn O'Porter. I think this is just kind of like a little comedy book, like a humour book. I'm not too sure how it's going to go, but she said it was nice. So yeah, this is not really my usual cup of tea, but maybe like a nice palate cleanser type of thing. This would be a fun little read. So then I have one that was given to me by a friend. This is from Karis, who is doing a little book unhaul, and she just asked me to pay shipping for any that I wanted. One of them was Once Upon a Broken Heart by Stephanie Garber. So I have just read Caraval, which is here. You will see that in this weekend's vlog, I believe, and I did enjoy it. I'm intrigued to continue the rest of the series, and the main reason I read that is because I did want to read Once Upon a Broken Heart as well. This follows a couple of side characters, I believe. This is so beloved. Everyone adores this series, so I'm really excited to eventually get into it when I finish Caraval. It will be a little while, but yeah, I'm super excited for it. I've heard excellent things, and these UK paperbacks are stunning. I love them. I think they're absolutely gorgeous. So yeah, can't wait to eventually get around to that one. And then 3 books here we have were gifts from my boyfriend for Valentine's Day. Obviously I'm very easy to buy for, as I just love books. So he picked 2 of these off my Goodreads and 1 out himself. So obviously I have loads of books on my want to read, and he just went through and found ones he thought that I would like / sounded interesting. Firstly, we have The Lovely Bones by Alice Sebold. This was recommended to me by a friend, but I believe it's like a modern classic. This is, I think, a mystery book, and I've heard excellent things. I know there's a very popular movie with this as well, and I know this is such a popular book, so I'm excited to get round to it. I think I might get round to it sooner rather than later, actually, because it sounds very intriguing to me. And yeah, it said it became an instant classic when it was first published in 2002. So yeah, super excited to get this. I'm sure you guys may have probably heard of it. This has also been recommended to be a lot in my like real life as well. And then he also picked up A Man Called Uwe. A Man Called Uwe, I feel like it's more likely to be pronounced, I think I've heard, by Frederick Buckman. This is his most famous novel, I'm pretty sure, and it's pretty short. Usually he has really long books. This is not even 300 pages. I read Beartown, adored it. I read Anxious People, adored it. I have started Us Against You but never got around to actually finishing it off because I picked up other things, but I was adoring that as well. This is meant to be a really kind of wholesome, heartfelt read, I believe, about a really grumpy old man. So I'm super excited to get around to this. Obviously, you guys know I love Frederick Buckman's writing, so I think I'll absolutely adore this one. And yeah, just because it's so short, I think I will hopefully get around to it pretty soon. And yeah, I'm just so excited for it. I think it's going to make me cry, to be honest. And then he picked up this one because he kind of thought that I might like it, and I believe he kind of remembered that I read the first one. And this is Before We Say Goodbye by Toshikazu Kawaguchi. This is the 4th book in the Coffee Gets Cold series. I've read the first one. I think I can get the 2nd and 3rd on Kindle, and obviously you don't have to read it in the correct order, but I love the cover of this. This is such a cute, like, gorgeous little hardback. So yeah, he saw this one and thought I would enjoy it, so obviously he picked it up for me, which was very, very sweet. And yeah, these are kind of like time travel-y, like heartfelt short stories. I have heard kind of mixed things about the series as it goes on, but I think the main issue is that it gets a little bit repetitive. But for me, if I spread out the books enough, I don't think there'll be too much of an issue. So yeah, this is again another short one. This is like what, just under 200 pages, so potentially a good readathon one, maybe, because I'd be able to power through it very, very quickly. And I'm not set on like reading them in order because I don't think they follow along from each other. I mean, correct me if I'm wrong, but I might just kind of pick and choose which ones I read when. So yeah, that's another one that I got that I'm super excited for. So next up we have another one that was gifted to me by my mum. I actually got her this for Christmas, and she read it, really enjoyed it, and handed it back to me pretty much. And this is Welcome to the Hinandong Bookshop by Hwangbo Rem, I'm not sure. This is a super popular book in Korea apparently, and I think it's just a very wholesome, slice of life, very comforting read. It just says on the back, there was only one thing on her mind: I must start a bookshop. So I think this is meant to be like the perfect little book for book lovers, and also this edition itself is just super cute. I think it's going to be really pretty on my bookshelf, so I can't wait to get round to it when I do. I think it's going to be so wholesome, so nice, maybe a little bit like Convenience Store Woman, I'm not too sure, probably with a bit less commentary, but hopefully like a little warm hug in a book maybe. So next up we have a very interesting one. This is one that I picked up with a voucher that I had, and this was just £5 in the sale. This is Chasing the Boogeyman by Richard Chismar, and I believe this was one of the nominees for horror for Goodreads in, was it 2022 or 2021? I'm not sure. 2021 it will have been. So this is basically one of my favorite types of book. This is basically a fictional novel written as if it's a true crime novel. So it's got like little pictures. It's kind of written as if whatever happened did actually take place. So I read True Crime Story, Murder in the Family, Penance, all of which I loved, which kind of had this kind of vibe of like pretending almost that it was a true crime novel, and I'm super excited for this one as well. Obviously I've heard good things if it's in the Goodreads Choice Awards. This is only about 300 pages and I think it was on sale because it's come out in paperback now, so they probably don't have much use for the hardback copy. But yeah, it's just a fine condition, one that I got for £5 and I'm super excited for it. It's got reasonably good reviews on Goodreads as well, and yeah, I think it might be right up my street. The only thing, I sometimes dislike crime written by men. Not to sound judgmental or anything, sometimes it doesn't gel with me as well. I'm hoping that maybe I still will enjoy it because it's kind of written in the true crimey way. We will see, but either way I'm still super excited for this one. So then finally we have two special editions. Firstly we have A Study in Drowning by Ava Reid. This was another one from Caris in her unhaul. What I didn't realise when I asked for it is actually it's the Waterstones special edition. So it's got these really gorgeous sprayed edges, and then it's also got these little cards in it as well. So I believe these are character cards. I don't know anything about the plot of the book, so I'm not too sure who these people are, but we've also got little kind of like playing card almost type little motif things, and there's some of all the characters. I don't know whether it's a love triangle type of vibe. I mean, who knows, we'll see. It's also got a little signed book plate in there as well. So yeah, this was super exciting for me to open and find out. We've also got some really pretty little end papers, and then on the plain hardback it's got a little quote on it. It just says the only enemy is the sea, and then you can see A Study in Drowning on the side there. So yeah, I was super excited to see that this was a special edition, which I had no idea that she was sending me. So that was super fun, and yeah, I'm really excited for this one. I've heard good things, and I believe it was the book Leo, one of her favourite books of the year. So yeah, I'm super excited for it. I don't know what I'm going to do with these character cards. Maybe I can like put them on this wall because I kind of need something to go here. The paint isn't exactly perfect, and also I feel like when I'm sat here, I can't see it from the rest of my room, but like I can see it here when I'm on my little beanbag reading. So I thought that would be potentially a good place to put it. But yeah, I've heard this is a dark academia type of book, maybe, who knows, we'll see, but I'm super excited for it. And then finally I have my Evernight book of the quarter. So this is the January book and the next one is in April, I believe. So these are £25 and once a quarter, and the one for this quarter is The Invocations by Crystal Sutherland. I've not read anything by her before, but this is obviously a like smaller hardback. I don't believe it came out in hardback, so it's obviously like an exclusive cover as well. This is not the cover that's on the regular book, but I think this is stunning. This is what it looks like on the back too, and you can see it's obviously an Evernight exclusive. And then the sprayed edges, I don't know if you can see, but there's like a little skeleton-y man there. And then we have the signature page, obviously, which is so fun. And we also have these really gorgeous end pages, which are like almost kind of like witchy ritual type notes. And then also on the plain hardback, naked hardback, we have this little kind of devilish witchy type thing which says Necromantia, and also this is what the spine looks like. She is absolutely stunning, so I'm super excited for this one. Actually, I had not heard about it and it wasn't on my radar before, but this sounds right up my street. I believe it's like witchy dark academia mystery vibes, maybe not even dark academia. I feel like I'm saying dark academia all the time and it's not actually dark academia, but this just seems right up my street and I can't wait to get round to it. I think this is gorgeous. I much prefer this to the Last to Leave the Room edition that I got last time. This is like my favorite book potentially, like physically, that I have had ever. I think she's absolutely gorgeous. So yeah, that is my little book haul. Maybe not so little book haul. We have 17 books here. I also picked up Skyward by Brandon Sanderson, but that is at uni because I've heard that is a good way to get into his books. I want to get into him, but I haven't read too much sci-fi, so I thought that'd be a good place to start. Let me know if it is or isn't, but yes, that kind of makes it 18, but only 17 that we have here today. So yeah, a absolute ton of new books, which I'm I'm so excited to get round to share with you all. As always, let me know if there's any of these that you love / really want to see in a video, and I'll try and prioritize it. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Let me know again down below anything that you think would be good for my book buying situation, what I should maybe change it to, who knows. But yeah, if you guys like this video, don't forget to give it a like down below, hit subscribe and turn on the bell to join a little club. Make sure you turn on all notifications, then you'll be notified every single time I post a new video. And if you want to watch one of my other videos, there'll be 2 on the screen now to pick from, as well as they've linked up in the cards from earlier. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!